Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Baldur's Gate 3, né? No episódio passado a gente teve um acampamento aqui invadido, né? E aí a gente acabou indo parar em outro plano. Tivemos algumas revelações aí que a guardiã que sempre protegeu a gente, na verdade era um Illithid renegado, né? Que conseguiu sair da escravidão da absoluta. E aí ele ofereceu uma larva pra gente desbloquear o acesso ao nível 3, né? Dos poderes lá. E aí tem uns poderes bem legais, né? Vamos lá. Ela pintou os cabelos de branco. Vamos lá, sair do acampamento, né?
Let's get on with it.
Let's get going.
Continuar aqui. E tava preso aquele Orfeus, né? Que é aquele suposto príncipe. Que é quem acusa Vlact de ser usurpadora, né? Oxi.
We should do what we can to find them. What they know could help us.
Oxi, por que eu fiquei morto? Ele tá onde? Sim, amiguinho, mas ele não tava. Eu tinha trazido ele do acampamento. Não, vamos lá de novo. Bagunçado isso aí. Tá, cadê o caveirinha? Aqui.
Let us have words.
Thou walkest alone. On all these harsh nights thou hast sought. Love is no domain of mine, but and thou.
Oh, pelo amor de Deus.
Fate, dost thou require a new ally? Oh, then thou must return with the proper. This is the price of balance. Well, cat. By doom and dusk I strike thy name from the archives. Rise.
Let's move. What path lies before me?
Ah, sim, tem uma galera aqui que eu preciso conversar, né? Agora que eu tô lembrando. Que pariu. Agora é foda, porque eu tava vivo já tinha coisado com algum bug aí.
Soldier, this is it. We're almost to the city. First through Worm's Crossing, then on to the lower city. Oh, it smells the exact same. 10 years on, but still home. Incredible. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints.
Ah, beleza. Não tem mais coisa pra falar.
Copper for your thoughts. The year, 10 air. The place, a sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-kneed delinquent from the outer city with everything to give. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual. Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. But to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell. I'll mete out the best ones bit by bit, so you always have a reason to keep me around. Clever, right? Copper for your thoughts. Yes! We need to go find Damon. I'm going to get a hug soon. It wasn't all that long ago. I never knew the whole of how and why, but I remember the devils slavering with delight. I should have looked after the Elterans more. Gone out of my way to make sure they were all right. The long and short of it was, I didn't want to risk my neck. I let them get on with the nightmare, same as I had to. But Avernus is no place for decent folk. I'm glad they got out. So glad. He got his claws into me early. I was a wild kid, brawling my way through the city. One of my mates got wind of a bit of work guarding some indoorsy type with lots of enemies. Seemed like easy money, so I went in for it. He took one look at me and said I was perfect. I like that. Not like that, you know. Just, it felt like a good fit. I kept him safe and he paid me well. Well enough to move into a better neighborhood and put something away for the future. My future. I respected him, trusted him. And he returned that trust, that respect. His life was in my hands, and I took that seriously. The whole thing with Zariel happened so fast. I had no idea what had gone down until it was over. 1 minute I was in Baldur's Gate, a happy, healthy, not quite kid. The next, I was burning up in Avernus with an engine for a heart. Zariel laughed. Said she paid him well for my services. She'd wanted to test her new machine, and he said I'd be able to handle it. He was right. Sometimes I wish he weren't. Evil, evil bastard. Copper for your thoughts. Looks like your troops all trooped up. See you around.
Tá. Acho que tem Astário também. Eu nem lembro mais, tem tanto. Esse bugzinho aí foi bem nada a ver.
More for me.
me. I can't find my mum. She went looking for herbs. That's what she said. Said it was for the spots. She had them all in her hands and face. She said she wouldn't be gone long. But that was a whole 10 days ago.
The herbs you know for salving sores would take effect immediately. It seems unlikely this child's mother will return.
It does get quite cold out here. I'll have another look for her first. Thanks a lot.
Ei, menininho, não era isso não.
Anything you want for supper. What do you? All the treats your tummy can handle.
This one time we'll make an exception. As long as you stop sulking and start walking right now. Can't talk. I'm sorry. The little one needs...
If my friend tries to get you to invest, kindly turn her down. She does.
If I hire the refugees, then I get cheap labour and they get coin. It's a good deal for everyone.
I know, but you'll be in a big...
You're going to hire all the refugees. Anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
The place was empty. Keep those thugs away from my family.
Danuvia! Get these spotters out of my house now!
Arthur, sweetheart, you paid me and my boys to be caravan guards, not cattle wranglers. If you want us to get our hands dirty, it'd be our pleasure. But that'll be extra.
I just want to remove these unlawful interlopers from my property.
My point exactly.
They're like kobolds. You let one in and soon the place will be crawling with them.
This man's indignant demeanour barely masks a seething anxiety. There's more to this situation than he's letting on.
I'm a very magnanimous individual, but this is my home! Either they leave, or I'll make them. But wouldn't you be on edge if your beautiful home had been defiled by such brazen interlopers? Fine, they can stay. Just don't blame me when they turn on you like the mongrels they are.
I respect your hustle, sweetheart, but it won't work on me. You've stepped on the guild's toes, and we'd like a little something to make it better.
The Guild, a loose coalition unifying every criminal outfit in the city under one collective rule, from cut purses to contract killers.
I'd say you'll live to regret it, but honestly, I'm not so sure you'd live. treaty. A mistake the guild will hear about. Come on, boys. We've got places to be.
What are you calling this business?
We need to walk just a little more.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. Same way lots of us did. Trying to get away from the army of the Absolute. If you had the chance to put a roof over your family's heads after being on the run for Torm knows how long, wouldn't you? We will stay. For now. I just hope he doesn't pay anyone else to come sniffing round. Thank you. And may Torm keep you. You're the first person in this city to have our backs. Thank you. Really.
Good thing you sorted that out. I was this close to chucking a knife right between that trollop's eyes. To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
She'll be all right. She's a brave girl. We'll get through this.
She's not brave, Ben. She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Curious.
At least we'll have some peace now.
Let's have a look.
What peace? Haven't you heard there's an army marching towards the city?
Better to be within its walls than without mine. At least here we stand a chance.
Can't keep me out.
Thank the gods. I was...
Just avoid that trap.
Fala galera, estamos começando mais um episódio da série Baldur's Gate 3, né? A gente chegou aqui em uma cidade de travessia do Draco, né? E aí vamos dar uma... A gente entrou numa casa aqui, né? Vamos dar uma investigada. Eita,
Eager for battle.
deixa eu aproveitar e botar a percepção nela. Deixa eu organizar aqui porque tem umas ações que eu nunca faço. Ó, pular e correr, basicamente. Isso aqui é quando a gente precisa. Pera aí. É, basicamente é isso. Todos têm essa de voo, né? Pode crer. Essa raio lacerante. Eu vou deixar aqui, mas eu nunca tô usando ela. Raio do medo. Familiar também, nunca tô usando essa aqui. Eu queria ter resetado aqui esses pontos, porque teve uns aqui que eu botei que não tem nada a ver. Ó, as melhores que eu achei aqui. Tem essa persuasão que a gente começa. Essa inícios favoráveis é boa. Sorte dos reinos. Especialização, essa é muito boa pra, né, usar persuasão, manipulação e intimidação. Essa aqui é muito boa para dominância, né? Você pode usar reação para anular as magias. Essa aqui é muito boa. A gente usa buraco negro, né? Ó, essa aqui é legal também. Túnel do vigor, nem usaria isso aqui. Faria sim. Aí aqui, explosão concentrada, talvez, né? Essa carga psionica. Não é assim mesmo. Agora já foi. Eita, velho.
Can't afford to stay idle.
A lot on my mind and, well, in it. Never wanted the easy path. Be wary. This place is trapped.
Peraí. Vem por aqui. Aí, caceta. Ai, puta que pariu. Tu é burrinha, viu? Eu falo pra você não andar, ela continua andando, feita uma bestalhada. Tá com faniquita, caralho.
Stay vigilant. There are traps here.
Os.
A young cave bear, killed and stuffed before its teeth were fully grown. Step carefully. There's a trap. Bet I can crack that open. Might be worth checking Arthur's donations. Looks like his generosity's compromised.
Tem nada. Ah, ele falou dos ursos ali. Tem um ursinho só, cadê? Tá, não teve um que era um ursinho, né? Ou dentro do urso tem esses fogos aqui.
I'm sure this toy will be finished soon if they bear with it. Here we go.
At least we'll have some peace now. Better to be within its walls than without, Martha. At least here we stand a chance. I don't like being cooped up inside, but it's what's best for Cinta. I'll make sure she knows you had a hand in it. Thank the gods.
I think I'll still keep something sharp by the door. Just in case.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
She's not brave. She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Oxi. Ele alcança as mais altas, mas não alcança. Eu ver, pai.
I was sure we were about to be evicted.
for me.
To threaten us. To threaten the children. Cinta was trembling.
Ah tá, esse que eu li, né?
She's just learned to stay silent to avoid causing trouble.
Hire all the refugees. Just like that.
Ó, agora que eu tô vendo, né, rapaz? Ah, só posso fazer uma. Conjuração gratuita. Ah, mas aí... Só poder fazer um, acho meio paia, né? Mas enfim, achei que era melhor.
Do try the grass.
Vamos lá, tanto canto pra aí que eu nem sei. Mas vamos lá, falando de pouco em pouco, né?
Maybe I need more pockets.
You'll be in a big, cozy bed soon enough.
Do you have anything you want for supper? All the treats your tummy can handle.
No.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before bed.
This one time, we'll make an exception.
Turn back, citizen. No passage in this direction. It's bloodier than a butcher's backyard out there. Piles of dead absolutists, and a few of our own as well. The cultists assaulted the gate, armed to the teeth trying to break in. They nearly had it too, before the Steel Watch intervened. A little more than that. You'll see for yourself soon enough if you head to the city.
I know, little one, but you'll be in a big, cozy bed soon.
You have anything you want for supper? All the treats your tummy can handle.
Só a carnificina ali, né? Que é tipo um dos portões, né? Tem aqui, deixa eu salvar.
Tempers are rising. It's clear not everything you find.
Tá, foi mal.
No passage this way, I'm afraid. Turn back.
Deixa aqui. Não é possível que ele... Olha, ele não está me vendo.
I don't need any attention right now.
Pronto. Por aqui, o que que tem? Tem escadinha aqui. Beleza.
Don't waste a step.
You see the city? Up on the hill.
See it. It's up there and we're down here.
That's why. If I was a Sharon lookout, this is the sort of place I'd wait around.
An earthquake, perhaps. Strong enough to rouse the dead, too.
Nearly there now. You see the city?
The guard is busy with their patrol and has no time.
Might be useful.
The fates move in strange and scrumptious ways. I am delighted to see you again. After our little interlude at last light, I was worried you'd gone quite mad. And mine. And mine. Though, one thing I find quite distasteful is being kept outside our intended city. I'd quite like to get inside, but it's difficult to shuffle your way to the top of the queue when you're, well, as big as an ox. But what if I was smaller, more discreet? Maybe then a kind soul might bring me through. Right in their little pocket. This day has ended so much better than it started. Now, you don't worry about me. I'll be a good, quiet little apple you can tuck into the corner of your pack. Just until we're inside the city walls. Hail, Cyric. I can't wait to get inside.
Júlio Boi Diabólico. Ó, deve concluir, né?
Baldurians! Stand with me against this tide that threatens to overwhelm us!
Please just go home. You're ruining a perfectly uneventful posting with this nonsense.
The Flaming Fists are supposed to protect this good city, but they allow trash and vermin to take our homes and goods. Oh, another visitor, I see. Listen, we keep letting the likes of you in, soon there'll be no room left for any of us true Baldurians. Another bleeding heart. Piss off and take it elsewhere. You and I have nothing.
You see them over there? Refugees? Ha! Naught but a cover. Died in the wool agents of the Absolute. Mark my words.
Why don't you protect us instead of these scruffy outlanders?
How dare you? There's nothing at all wrong with this city. Or at least, there wasn't before. There's probably only a handful of rotten apples among them. Or, you know what they say about rot? It spreads quickly. Ruins the whole bunch.
Between you and me, I don't think there are enough Flaming Fists here for these refugees. Us Baldurians can't feel safe with so many of them roaming about without proper supervision. Let's hope Archduke Gortash can make a difference.
of them.
I need a quick word.
And I'm sure.
I just lost a wager, thanks to you.
Who are you?
Someone who bet that you'd never be foolish enough to actually show your face in this city again. But here you are. And the gold in my purse is soon to take flight. There have been whispers about you, sister. About your faith, your loyalty, your company. I can't help but feel the strangest twinge of disgust as I look upon you. Is it true? Has Our Lady forsaken you?
I know the truth. I know my parents still live. Tell me where they are, and I have no quarrel with you.
I'm afraid the quarrel is unavoidable, thanks to you. Now I must report your reappearance. If you are intent on bringing matters to a head, then seek out the House of Grief in the lower city. Though, if I was you, I'd be very tempted to just forget it all and disappear. You have some form at doing so, after all.
Don't pay me any mind now.
I heard a curious sound. Lord on the rack, give me patience. These protesters keep harassing the refugee. I just hope the Ilmater Temple opens up aid again soon. We need their help.
I'm busy.
Back off and return to your homes. That's
Donations? Do you know advice? The refugees. If you don't have anything to donate, you can get going. I'm gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
I say, terribly decent of you to come over and exchange pleasantries. I was donated, apparently. Presumably for an emotional support role. That'll be why I'm kept so well fed. They die.
Do your job. Are you gonna search the barn up? What's in here? Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
Oh, a little respite does wonders.
Such luck.
injured children. It's abominable. Who would do such a thing? I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Let its will be done. I'm ready.
Still breathing, despite everything.
My faith protects me.
No time to rest.
Injured children. It's abominable.
Can't slow down.
Do such a thing.
Something good here, I hope.
Kill me, kill me.
Assume nothing.
Moving ahead.
Back off and return to your homes. That's an order.
Glad Nesta sorted out those trap toys. Nasty business.
Double the patrols. We're dealing with a maniac.
Something's on my mind.
Heads will roll for this. This transgression. This injustice. Oh, you poor, naive soul. Let me tell you a story. A perfectly respectable businessman wants to bring his, well, business into this fine city. And what do? They talk some absolute horse bollocks about papers and correct filing procedures and threw me in this slum. I should be loins deep in Chares's caress by now, not waddling about in filth. Piss off, would you? I've got some papers.
We've got to get Grunch into the city, but he's in no shape to travel. I wonder, what if?
Don't know how we're gonna get Grunch into the city, wounded as he is.
Whatever you need, I can't help you. Even talking is painful right now.
After a quick examination, you conclude that your patient is pretending to be wounded. You wonder why.
Really? This isn't necessary. I'm sure there are other people that need your help more urgently. Shh, not so loud. If those lads find out I'm faking, they might go off on their own. They're not ready for that. And frankly, I'd miss them. I don't really have any other friends. And I like those lads. So I think I'll stick around a while more.
Can't stand her, can't stand her, can't stand her! My sister-in-law. All law and no sister.
Actually got here safely. Towing along my wife's sister and mother. Or maybe they towed me along, eh?
My son Garen is pleased we got this far together. But his wife's bitching is making me.
God, camping with the mother-in-law has been utter hell. Maybe I should just go on ahead into the city without...
So, you survived. That's more than many of my kin can say. It's mainly anger that keeps me going. Zevlor was supposed to lead us, but he froze when we needed him most. I haven't seen him since the massacre on the road, which is lucky for him.
What a sad situation. The once proud tieflings of Elturel, reduced to beggars.
Washing my pits, this is the song when up. Aye! Could a bloke not get any bleeding privacy around here?
Hail, friend. Forgive me, you're in no mood to talk about the weather. Your journey here was off. Is this your first time in Baldur's Gate? It's a fine city, isn't it? No better place to hail from. Used to be you'd arrive knowing you'd a full belly and a warm bed waiting for you. Not anymore. These days, there's barely enough to go around. Add the refugees on top and, well, folk aren't feeling too generous. I've been asking myself the same question. I wouldn't be the first to interfere. Some well-to-dos in the city donated enough to see the newcomers right for the time being. Only they didn't bother helping locals going without while strangers feast. It stoked the fire, all right. Some Baldurians are kicking up a... If I wasn't wearing this uniform, I'd walk round there and teach him a lesson they'd never forget. What peace. If no one stepped, those refugees have been leeching on our city for too long. If we don't show them that we mean business, we need to march round the front and kill every last one of them. Let's see them eat our food with their guts on the floor. What do you say? Tell them! I'll cut out their eyes and make them watch.
So, you're the lick-spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. You'll need to bleed and carve this city if you want to turn him to grave meat. He shivers at the thought. When you find the Lordling, tell him Oren is watching.
So, Oren is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching? Just out of view. Best get in and out. I wonder what's past this.
Behind though. Just can't.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? Oh, the big one.
What's inside?
I can practically smell it.
Shut it! Scavenge whatever you can from this mess. We'll make something out of it.
I should speak up.
If you're here to fill an empty stomach, look elsewhere. Folks swarmed what little was had.
Back off! I found these apples first. We got here first, friend. You take the wood from the cart too. That'll be good for a fire, if nothing else.
Find us bloody keepers, I say.
Savageries a lot.
They need to be as desperate as the rest of the nothing left was done this sense to move quickly.
Who will stand between them and the innocent?
Do nothing. The innocent will suffer just the same. We have no good choices.
The state of this car. What were they thinking?
Starving folk tend not to.
Always room for more.
Joined up and taking their fair shares. For everyone.
If won't get us fed and watered.
The circus of the last days has returned. See Dryads, Jinn, and Dribbles the Clown back with a new act.
Oh, gods! Are they gonna see it? What happens if they don't see it?
Yes! Oh, goodness, yes! I am a good dog! Fantastic stuff! Oh, yes, you're lovely. You can come back.
No, I'm afraid I must insist you do...
My love, you can't keep being so rude to strangers.
All the grabbing and touching startles poor Biscotti. I will not apologise for caring about my boy.
Good luck. I've been saying that.
Look, if I don't remain vigilant, something could happen to poor...
Oh, yes. As long as the dog is okay, he's happy.
Glad to see you. Glad to see anybody, really. It was a lonely road getting here through the...
Oh, to be fair, for a miserable collection of shabby hovels jam-packed...
That's a bigger issue than modesty, dear.
Fine day for it, eh? Got to enjoy things while they last.
Can I help you?
That might be worth a look.
I'll give it a shot. With a fleck of the wrist.
Before you lies the unconscious body of a mind flayer, glistening and raw.
A newborn. Unattended. How fortunate. Oh, but it is. This one has only just transformed. It is weak,
Vulnerable. Its potential ripe for harvesting. Go on. Kill it. Absorb its power. Just like you did before.
What? No! I've had so little time!
Absorb its potential if you consume it.
Action, not reaction. There is work to do. There's no time to waste.
Salutations. Can't give up now. Looking ahead. Best be on my way. Seems simple enough.
Quite a spot, eh? Knocks the breath out of me to get up here.
Another quake. What's going on?
It's the Elder Brain. There's something happening to it.
I have something to ask.
The hunter has nothing to say to you. He seems to have...
Rechtei Hathran Rust. Frey Valdisk Durovna. Frey Vald Iskablast.
He clearly walked into some kind of ceremony, but...
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. You find us honoring our dead, celebrating those who fell in battle trying to save our tribe. There is doom in the air these days, but welcome news too. Word has reached me that the undying Ketheric Thorm is destroyed, and if whispered tales can be believed, he was defeated by one looking much like you. A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, They struck our camp. They took our children, every last one. Our whole future. They tore us to pieces. Vampires spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could.
Our people.
The main entrance is blockaded, but there is another way. Near the park, you will find a broken tower, mid-repair. Climb the scaffolding, and you can enter his palace. It may be watched, but you will not walk into the slaughter that we did. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
We should do nothing. Just wait for the next wave.
Strength was never numbers, but the bonds we share, and they are stronger than ever.
As long as we stand...
We are begging help from you. And else, I would follow Ulmer to the hills and back, but this doesn't...
To lose our children is a tragedy. Ulmer insists the tribe is not cursed, but...
I pray you will succeed where we failed.
Exterminate.
No screaming children. No laughter.
Our dead fought well. They died well. I hope I can live up to their example.
The innocent will suffer just
Nothing
the
less
same.
would.
And if our children still live, what will happen to them if we attack? I share.
Anything of use? Might be worth a look. Right tool will do the trick.
Eita, acho que vai dar ruim.
A new face! Something to send? Welcome to Sword Coast Couriers. To send and to serve. Delivery not guaranteed.
We've got enough mouths to feed. We don't need your pies.
Conwick! That's a real shame. Fine courier he was. Stumped how I'll replace him. Most want to get into the city these days, not leave it. We've had to cut our courier services completely. I'll tell you, it's left me in a right pickle. I've sent what I can by pigeon, but Now something's attacking them and all. Become a postmaster, Danzo. It'll be easy. Nobody mentions having to spend your evenings hunting for pigeon carcasses, do they?
You sense there's more to his anxiety than a few missing letters.
Oh, well, one of the missing letters is my own correspondence. A personal matter, nothing serious. But you can understand if people think I can't even deliver my own letters, I'd be finished. Not the foggiest. Normally they fly true as an elven app. Something nearby is snatching them. I can tell you do that. Well, if it's not too much, bring me the letter, unopened, of course. Don't suppose you've, stumbled across those letters yet?
Pigeons are very sensitive. They can't fly straight if they're disturbed.
Beleza, galera, vamos ficando por aqui com esse episódio. Se gostou, deixa o like, compartilha aí. Valeu!